The poem is called What Guys Look For in Girls. And basically, I hope what you guys take from this poem is that you are who you are and don't change for anyone. And you're beautiful as well, and just remember that. When I first learned that no one could ever love me more than me, a world of happiness previously unseen was discovered. Because somewhere along the lines of aging and scrutiny in time, I was taught to despise myself, but I made sure that I kept myself beautiful so that someone would love me someday, so that I could belong to someone someday, because that's the most important thing a little girl could ever want, right? I was 13 the first time I was embarrassed about my body. Of course, it may not be the last, but I remember stuffing my bra in the morning, tears stinging my eyes, hoping, praying to something that I could look beautiful enough today, braces and all, for the ruthless voice who mercifully told me I was worthless because my boobs weren't big enough. And I would go home and put on a sweatshirt with my eyes closed, deny myself for the right to be shown myself, because I didn't dare when I insinuate beauty in regards to something so insulting as my body. But I mean, we all end up with our heads between our knees, because the only place we ever really feel safe is curled up inside skin. We've been taught to hate by a society that shuns our self-confidence and feeds us our own flaws. And sometimes when I need the need that loves me, I can't find her. Reminder that the mirror is a curse, so I can find her in my mind. But when he or she shouts, let me out, we're allowed to listen. But it's meant by a person conceited, egotistical, narcissistical, who was self-substitute as sin. Since one was loving who we are, made offense by morals that don't matter. Change this is the Khaliyah in that one. Don't you ever shatter the illusion that you can be beyond paper, fine flesh, and flashing teeth and fingernails. The echoic accusations of not good enough, never good enough, have your felt so numb that it hurts. Entertain me. Poor. You can't surrender to them. You gotta know you're the only thing you'll ever truly have. And no, I don't mean your body, because that'll go bad someday. Someday, no matter what you do, I mean you. I mean the way your bright eyes go wild when you smile, and your laughter so melodic it's a song. I mean the way that your creativity is a compass that leads you to what you love, and you don't need any miracle cream to keep your passion, smooth hair for your diet post, to slim your kindness down. And when you start to drown in these pretty expectations, you better re-examine the miracle of your existence, because you're worth so much more than your waistline. You're worth the beautiful thoughts you think, and the daring dreams you dream. I'm done and drunk off alcohol being. But sometimes we forget that, because we live in a world where the media pulls us from the moon, nurses us, and teaches us our first words: skinny, pretty, girls, soft, quiet, pretty, boys, manly, muscles, pretty. But I don't care whether it's your gender, your looks, your weight, your skin, or where your love lies. None of that matters, because standards don't define you. You don't live in a world to meet the credentials established by a madman. You're a goddamn treasure, whether you want to believe it or not. And maybe that's what everyone should start looking for.